Hi everyone, this is Ms. Shalini, your art teacher. Hope you all are good and you all have enjoy your weekend as well. Yes, and of course I could make out whatever artworks you have already shared, and still some of you are making of whatever we have learned in last session. You have enjoyed it a lot, right? So I'm sure today's lesson also you're gonna enjoy it, right? So let's start with today's art session. Before we'll start, we'll have a quick revision of what we have done in last art class. As you all remember, we have started with the introduction, which was self-introduction. While doing that, you also introduced your friend, right? Using different shapes and different patterns, you made your friend art in last session, and that was wonderful activity, I must say. Okay, so as we explore new technique earlier, today also we gonna learn about one element of what you can say, which is color. Yes, as we learn different shapes, different objects, different patterns, different lines, different skills. Similarly, uh, color is the very important and very what you can say, very highlighted part. And without that element, you cannot complete your artwork, right? So color is very important. So about color only we're gonna learn today. Before starting, yes, before starting um, with exact art activity, let's have a quick revision. Why revision I'm saying? Because from 2 3 years, like from KG maybe, you all learn about different types of color, right? Like basic colors, primary colors, which are red, blue, and yellow. Yes, and secondary color. By mixing primary color, you can make secondary colors. By mixing both of them, how you can make tertiary colors, right? So all these color schemes we have been learning from since KG, right? So you all are aware of those color schemes. So today something similar and something different we're gonna learn, the color scheme called warm and cool color. As you can see on slide, it's written warm and cool color. So the concept and the name itself states that what exactly we're gonna learn today. Yeah. So yes, you guessed right. We're gonna learn about warm colors and cool colors, right? So as you can see here, I'll zoom out a little bit so you can refer more clearly. Yes. So the circle here, we call it color wheel in art, right? So you also keep this habit to call color wheel whenever you'll see this shaded circle or wheel or something like this colorful. It is not circle, it is a color wheel, right? So this color wheel is divided into two parts, right? With one straight line in between. You can see left hand side part and right hand side part. There are two different parts. So half part of the circle, the color wheel, having all bright and dark colors. If you can see, orange, red, violet, yes. And the other side of the color wheel, blue, green and yellow. Yes. So exactly these two terms are explaining this color wheel. Yes. Warm, warm colors in left half, cool, cool colors in right half. Okay. So that is it. What is warm and cool color scheme? Warm colors, when you say warm, something hot, something very uh, uh, warm, like bright, hot, something like that. So when you think or when you say this word, what immediately you can see, you can think about sun, like how sun is very um, uh, fiery, very bright, very hot, right? And it has a different color shades, bright and dark color shades, right? Yes. So if we will relate these two terms with any real object of our day-to-day life, warm goes to, of course, to the sun. We can very nicely and very properly connect with the sun, because all these shades you can find out over there. And cool colors are blue, green, yellow, all light, soothing. You know, when you see those colors, like nature is completely green. So if you after rainy season, or in rainy season, after rains or in rain, you can see like how outside of your window, all the nature, like trees, grass, everything look very nice, very fresh, and green and chilled, which is very soothing and calm to your eyes, right? So which color soothes your eyes, like give a soothing effect to your eyes? Those are cool colors, like very light shade, very calm shades, right? So all shades of blue, green, and yellow comes in cool color. So that's all about cool and warm colors. Let's go ahead. Okay, so this another image explain us um, about warm and cool color again. Why purposely I have added this image again? Because I feel that this image is giving you a very, very clear idea about two types of color. You can see that these two words also have written in their particular shades, like cool color in blue shade and warm color in red shade, right? So this image is divided into half. Now, why I'm sharing all these divided images, you will get an idea in our today's art session. Like whenever we'll start art activity ahead, we will understand. Okay. Um, so this is the picture which you can refer for the shades. Many of you, by looking only on the shades, we cannot understand sometimes which what is the name of that particular shade. So because of that, to avoid a confusion, I have added this image so you can read this color uh, labels over here. Yeah. And the type of color theme is also mentioned about below this, like yellow is a primary, yellow orange is a tertiary, orange is a secondary, again red is a primary, like that. I hope this is helpful for you all. All right. So as I mentioned, today we are learning about warm and cool color scheme. I thought that I would share some ideas with you all, like whatever art activities I'm gonna teach you today, that any which ways we're gonna follow and we're gonna complete it. But once you'll finish that activity, you're free to explore this cool and warm color scheme in any other artworks. For example, this. In this all pictures, you can see all underwater creatures. Yes, all fish, all creatures are here in each and every pictures you can see, and the background. But what is difference between three images and fourth image over here? All these three images, seahorse, octopus, and fish. The main object, fish, octopus, and seahorse, is in hot color scheme, warm color scheme, and their respective backgrounds are in cool color scheme, because water is always very soothing and calm, as we discussed, right? So it will come in cool color scheme. Yes. And why this only one image is different? Because this turtle, this creature, is this is a main object, right, in this picture. So this main object is in cool color, and exactly opposite the background is in hot color, warm color scheme. So because this creature is like is like in both in water also and on the surface also. So that's why it can be a vice versa color scheme, right? You can settle it. This is one more another reference, which is very excellent reference. You can see clearly this picture is mentioning a difference between, or you can say the exactly it is defined what is warm color with the sun. Here all shades, bright shades, and here all cool shades in a water. All waves are in cool shades, including white. Yeah, I forgot to mention you can use white color in while using cool color scheme. Yes. So yeah, without wasting time, let's start with today's activity. Okay, so here quickly have a look what material exactly you're gonna need for today's activity. Very basic material you have to take, like whatever I had I have used. Here I have some white paper behind, if you can see. A4 size white paper I have used. I use eraser, sharpened pencil, and black sketch pen, and a thick marker, a thick black marker. Marker and sketch pen just for a outline purpose. Okay, that is completely optional. I have used some oil pastels over here. You can use oil pastels, sketch pens, color pencil, any color medium you have. All right, let's start. Okay, so let's begin with first step of the activity, right? So as you can see, I have made one big circle on this paper over here. To make this circle, you can use plate or any circular object, a medium circle object, whichever you have at home. You can use it and trace it. I remember last session I've told you that we not gonna use any material to draw circle or any object, and will not trace it, and will not use scale for the line and all that. Of course, yes, but that still we are practicing, and that is our exercise part. So we have to continue with it, no doubt. Today also you're gonna do it, and even next week, right? But here purposely we are tracing the circle because we need a bigger circle. You can see the size of a circle and my paper size. So make out how big it should be. And I will suggest always make your drawing bigger in size. So yes, start with a big circle, trace it. Once you're done with the circle, inside the circle, we have to make one curved line from start to end like this, as shown in a picture. Yes, breaking this line in between, you can see a pointy triangular part over here, which is looking like a nose, side angle nose. Yes. So yes, you have to make a curved line. While making this line only, you can make a pointy nose and continue the line ahead, or else make a straight line, break the line in between, and make a curve. That also you can do anyhow, right? So with this nose and with this line, we have divided our circle into two parts. So now you are getting why I was showing all divided images to you all. Okay. Right, so moving ahead after nose, uh, we're gonna make eyes inside the circle. Obviously two eyes, but one eye I made the sleepy eye, curve downwards and some eyelashes, and one open eye in right hand side, right? So why close and open eye? Because as you can see, half part of the circle is a moon. If you can guess, see, half shape moon with the closed eyes, because generally we can see moon in night period, and in night we sleep. Yeah, so purposely to show some twist in artwork. Um, Sleepy eye. One eye is a sleepy eye over here. Left hand side for the moon, right? And right hand side another eye is the open one because it's a daytime and we can see sun in a daytime. So it's open eye, right? So you can make normal drop shape and add some circles inside to show the proper eye structure and some eyelashes. Now here you can add eyebrows also, like it's completely your choice. I'm just keeping simple two different types of eyes over here. Yes, now in our next step, after dividing the circle and nose and eyes, obviously the smiley, the mouth part, lips, whatever you can say. You can add anything like normal smiley, normal lip shape, at whatever you can make, like your creativity, your own shape of mouth or lips. Yes, I have made this simple one. Also, one more thing you have to add in the step is one line behind the circle. You can see I have divided the circle with the curved line, but behind here, the background, you have to divide the page into two, left and right? Use one line and divide the page like this. All right. So now you're getting why we have divided the page with that line. So right hand side, as you saw, we made this open eye, which is sun. We are making sun rays here by making some line. To make these line, you can use a scale also to make straight line. And make sure between two lines you are leaving enough space to color. Yeah, so till here we are done with our sun part, right hand side part. Yes, here you all know that sun is having rays, so we made rays like this. But moon doesn't have any rays or any type of, waves or anything around him. But of course, he has uh, a light behind, right? The moon. So you can add some waves on the left hand side here, like this with the lines, with the curved lines. Yes. So yes, like this with this step we all have done with our moon and sun activity drawing part. Okay. Again, please observe that each and every line is having enough space to color. Yes, now this option, this step is completely optional. I have made some patterns with using some shapes and lines over here, which are completely option to just beautify your artwork more. If you want to keep it plain without any patterns, you can keep it. Now this next step I have added purposely because uh, these again to recall the shades of cool color and warm colors, right? You can see all hot colors over here and warm colors. So we have already seen that blue and yellow and green, all shades of blue, yellow and green are cool colors, and violet, red and orange, all shades of those colors are warm colors, right? Yes, now we are starting with the coloring over here. As you can see, I've made the sun using all possible hot shades, like all shades of red, yellow, and orange here. So it's completely your choice. Anyhow, you can color them. Anywhere you can use all shades of warm colors in sun part only, not in moon part. Because moon part we're gonna color with cool color scheme. Yes. So yes, over here, first we're gonna complete half part of a picture, which is sun with the warm color scheme. One more thing I would like to mention over here is the face of the sun. I have used two colors over here, light yellow, like the normal yellow, bright yellow, and on that orange color, light and dark color combination to add some texture. This is also very optional, like if you want to beautify it, you can go ahead, otherwise you can keep it plain. All right. Now, similarly, as we have done the sun part, you have to make a moon part. Yes, using all possible cool colors. You can see all purple, blue, green, yellow shades are here. Yes, all right. Once you all done with the coloring, you can outline entire picture with the black marker or sketch pen. Now please remember, if you are using oil pastels, you have to color first entire picture and then use outline to it. If you are using sketch pen or color pencil, use sketch pen outline first, and then you can color them with the sketch pen. Okay. Yes, now with this image, we are done with our sun and moon art activity, today's activity, and you all have to follow all these steps and complete this art activity today, right? And yeah, I forgot one part over here. On moon, you can see some circles here, which is a texture on moon. Because I have given texture to the sun face, I have added some little part over here also. This texturing is completely optional and these patterns also are completely optional, but I will suggest do add it because it will beautify, or it will give your artwork a good creativeness. Yeah. So yes, with this wonderful image, we are done with our art activity today. And yes, with this wonderful art activity of cool and warm color, we are done with the art session today. Okay, so what we have learned today, a color scheme, warm and cool colors. What are warm colors? All red, orange, and yes, red, orange, all shades of red, orange, and bright colors comes in warm colors, right? And cool colors, blue and green and yellow. All shades of blue and green you can use in cool color, right? If you have any doubt, refer all these images which I have shared in the video, and follow my steps. Complete your artwork and click a nice picture and share with me, right? I hope you all will enjoy this art activity. Have a good day. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.